Episode 3 of Community begins with our hero Jeff Winger in a new class. Who knows what the class is about, though, because the teacher, Mr. Whitman, is obsessed with
death. Open your textbooks to page 37. Now, close them. You want an A? Live in the moment.
After using the class as an opportunity to look at everybody's feet,
Take off your shoes. Quick, take off your shoes. Everyone, take your shoes off.
Mr. Whitman sends his students out of class with a personalized death threat for each of them.
You could die in your sleep. You could get hit by a bus. You, that mole is raised and dark. It's not a good combo. You are...
Voice command.
Oh.
Voice command.
Oh.
Voice command.
Oh.
Voice command.
Oh.
Voice command.
Oh. Oh.
Voice command.
Oh. Would you please use the buttons?
Grandpa.
Despite the hilarity of Troy's weird allergy, the prospect of death has sent Jeff into an existential crisis, and he attempts to get the group to enroll in the class as well to bear witness.
The deadline to enroll is tomorrow. I suggest you all do it.
I'm in.
Me too. It sounds educational.
I'll do it.
Abed doesn't think his father will support a death class.
No, are you gonna take the class?
Oh, can't. My dad will only pay for classes that will help me run the family restaurant.
Britta's Islamophobia awakens, and she asks Abed if he has any other interests that his father doesn't support.
I'm interested in making movies, but my dad says all media is Western propaganda that negatively stereotypes Arabs.
Jafar was a badass.
Seeing an opportunity to undermine Arab culture, Britta offers to pay for a film class for Abed herself.
Britta.
Jeff.
This is really nice of you. The memo says negatively stereotypes Arabs.
We return to Mr. Whitman's class to find him forcing students to reveal their deepest, darkest secrets.
Why are you here? Why are you here?
Because I wasted 15 years of my life on a man who left me with nothing but stretch marks and a foggy memory of 2 bland orgasms, and now it's time to get what's mine.
He quickly sets his sights on Annie, bringing the class back to what it is truly about.
Why did the pretty young girl die alone?
He then ends the class by making everybody stand on their desks and challenging someone, anyone, to get themselves closer to death. He sends the class on their way, asking Jeff to stay after for a moment.
Mr. Winger, can I have a word, please?
Are you okay? Oh, maybe I'm not.
Oh my goodness.
Death for the semester.
Britta outlines the overall problem with community colleges in America.
It is not fair how hard it is for you to cheat here.
Abed arrives and announces the subject of his first documentary for film class.
Ugly people. I'm learning a lot.
Hey, if you're making a documentary about Britta, you're gonna need a backup battery.
Actually, I'm doing a movie about my dad.
Abed's father arrives on campus, and Britta sees her opportunity to start a
Holy war.
Jeff outlines some of the rules of the upcoming Holy War.
You have a right to your faith and your family's privacy, but Abed is an adult and a U.S. citizen, and he has the right to stay.
Later, Jeff thinks a wacky outfit and a positive attitude might be enough to get Whitman out of his death funk. He tries bouncing some ideas off of Britta, but she is too wrapped up in the financials of the Holy War.
What's all that?
You know, there's books, there's meals. He's renting that camera. You know, he needs a little spending money.
Shirley commits herself to the white side of the Holy War.
It's amazing what you're doing for Abed. I mean, a lot of people talk a good game, but you follow through.
Whitman arrives in the cafeteria, and Jeff gives his best efforts to keep the class alive by cheering him up, but is immediately thwarted by the death-obsessed lunatic. Meanwhile, Pierce attempts to help Troy with his strange allergy by suggesting some different types of sneezes.
An array of masculine sneezes. Asserted dominance. Fails. Fails. Come on. What do you think?
Tell me more.
Terrified of the deadly Whitman, Jeff goes overboard in his attempts to add cheer into the man's life.
Hey, everybody, good morning. Chance? Sloppy.
Jeff is at his wit's end with Whitman.
I mean, throw me a bone.
Meanwhile, Britta is concerned that Abed may be abandoning their efforts to join his father's side of the Holy War.
I want to know why he would do something like that.
To try and appease Britta, Abed has found a pizza sponsor for their side of the Holy War, but Britta gets Jeff to keep grilling him about his devotion to the cause.
Yeah? Did you go to class today?
Not really.
Not really. Well, Britta's paying for those classes. Don't you think maybe you should go?
The next day, Jeff the Peacebringer has his peace eyes set on ending this holy war. He brings Britta together with Abed's dad, but things only get worse.
He wants to make falafel. You need to let him make his own decision.
Make his own decisions? Have you met Abed?
Abed interrupts the ruckus. He's finished his movie and shows it to the group.
Britta, Jeff, Dad.
We learn that Abed's father's side of the Holy War only comes from a place of sadness, one that was created because his wife left.
I think you are weird, Abed. And I think the wrong person just left.
He agrees to end the Holy War and lets the white side have their victory. Britta is upset that Abed played both sides so that he would always come out on top, and tries to call him out on it.
But that's not a very nice way to treat your friends.
Well, Britta, it isn't called friend business. It's called falafel business.
He's smoking.
Troy hasn't conquered his allergies, but has added a manlier sneeze to his arsenal.
God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you.
And in a stroke of genius, Britta realizes that a display of public affection might convince Whitman to let the class live.
Day seized!
We're even.
A+, winger!
And Jeff walks off, having achieved peace once again.